A couple other things in the three key points of social constructivism. Language obviously can be a constraint, to understanding how the rest of the world works. But now with Netflix, they have like closed captions on the bottom, so I love that.
You can watch in French, Spanish.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Japanese.
Knowledge, and the third one is knowledge construction is politically driven. People in a community accept and sustain the community's understanding of particular truths, values, and realities, then accept and built upon by the political power or discouraged. The accepted beliefs become the new social reality. So just like how you were saying, like some of these social constructs are of manhood are developed by the political or religious power of the time, and they're there for a reason, and we talk about that in some of the other episodes. When we had our sex episode, we were talking about how the social constructs of different cultures over history, like intentionally were suppressing people's sexuality, and how it just became really destructive. So same thing here. I think it slows down evolution in the way I see it.
Yeah. Well, you've got this massive group of people that you have to lead, and I think on the one hand we can sort of understand how we got here, but it is lazy. There's this idea that it's like, okay, I can explain why we need to collaborate. I can explain why we need to sacrifice for the greater good, or I can just tell you that God wants you to do it, because I can't, I've got to communicate this message to, a million people, and I don't have enough teachers to answer all their questions. So I'm just going to make it simple and just say, have faith. And I don't mean to, again, don't at me, it's not an attack on religion, but we do this with our political ideology as well. And it's, like I said, we can kind of understand how we got here. We got a big species, a lot of people, but there is a serious underestimating of the capability of people to understand what needs to be done for us to go and cohabitate this place. And if you are able to communicate effectively that it's not necessarily going to be comfortable for all of us, but there's things we have to compromise on for the greater good, then we're able to understand, hey, yeah, I got to do it. But when we make it moral and we make it a construct that's based on an ideology that we just chose not to explain, then we have to not only force feed it to people, we have to keep that fire going, but we really are batting on people not asking too many questions.